Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King who united Japan in the turbulent age of samurai warlords, there was one man whose name struck both fear and awe across Japan. A man called the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. His vision of a united Japan changed the course of history forever. This is the story of Oda Nobunaga, the ruthless yet visionary daimyo who ignited the flames of unification during the Sengoku period. The birth of a rebel 1534 to 1551. Oda Nobunaga was born in 1534 in Owari Province, a time when Japan was fractured into warring states. He was the son of Oda Nobuhide, a minor daimyo constantly at war with neighboring clans. Unlike other heirs of samurai lords, young Nobunaga was rebellious. He wore wild clothes, mingled with peasants, and ignored the stiff rituals of his class. Locals mocked him as the fool of Owari, but behind that reckless mask was a sharp, daring mind. At just 17, Nobunaga's father died suddenly. Rivals in his clan doubted the young heir. Even his own relatives plotted against him, but Nobunaga would prove them wrong. Seizing power 1551 to 1560 to consolidate power, Nobunaga crushed internal rivals and rebuilt his clan's army. His defining moment came in 1560, at the Battle of Okehazama. The mighty Imagawa Yoshimoto, leading 25,000 warriors, advanced toward Kyoto to seize control of Japan. Nobunaga had barely 2,000 soldiers. Instead of surrendering, he launched a daring surprise attack during a thunderstorm. The Imagawa army, caught off guard while celebrating a victory feast, was routed. Yoshimoto was slain, and Nobunaga's reputation as a brilliant strategist was born. This victory transformed him from a provincial warlord into a national power. Marched to Kyoto 1568 to 1573. Nobunaga allied with Tokugawa Ieyasu, another rising warlord. Together, they pushed toward the capital to restore the authority of the Ashikaga shogunate. In 1568, Nobunaga marched into Kyoto with 30,000 men, installing Ashikaga Yoshiaki as shogun. But soon, Yoshiaki grew uneasy with Nobunaga's dominance and conspired against him. Nobunaga ousted the shogun in 1573, effectively ending the centuries-old Ashikaga shogunate. Japan now had a new power at its center, the Oda clan. The revolutionary warlord Nobunaga wasn't just a warrior, he was a revolutionary leader. He embraced matchlock firearms arquebuses introduced by the Portuguese in 1543. He reorganized his army into disciplined units of spearmen and gunners. He encouraged trade, roads, and castle towns, boosting the economy. He welcomed Christian missionaries, not out of deep faith, but to counter the influence of powerful Buddhist temples. These reforms helped him break the traditional power of the samurai elite and establish a new order: wars against the Buddhist forces. One of Nobunaga's greatest enemies was not another samurai lord, but the militant Ikoiki, Buddhist warrior monks who resisted his rule. In 1571, he ordered the burning of Mount Hiei's and Ryakuji Temple, slaughtering thousands of monks and civilians. This ruthless act horrified many, but eliminated a powerful threat. His cruelty earned him the title Demon King, yet it cleared the path for centralizing power. The road to unification 1575-1582. Nobunaga's military genius shone at the Battle of Nagashino, 1575. Facing the fearsome cavalry of the Takeda clan, he lined up 3,000 arquebusiers behind wooden stockades, firing in rotating volleys. This tactic devastated the Takeda horsemen and signaled the rise of gunpowder warfare in Japan. By the late 1570s, Nobunaga controlled most of central Japan. He envisioned a united, peaceful nation under his rule, a dream that seemed within reach. The fall of the Demon King, 1582. Just as Nobunaga's power peaked, betrayal struck. In June 1582, Nobunaga stayed at the Honnō-ji Temple in Kyoto, planning campaigns against remaining rivals. One of his generals, Akechi Mitsuhide, suddenly turned against him, launching a surprise attack. With only a handful of guards, Nobunaga fought bravely, but was overwhelmed. Rather than be captured, he performed seppuku ritual suicide, ending his life at 47. Japan was stunned. The man who had come closest to uniting the land was gone in a single night. Legacy of Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga's death left a power vacuum, but his work laid the foundation for others. His loyal general Toyotomi Hideyoshi avenged him and continued the unification. Later, Tokugawa Ieyasu established the Tokugawa shogunate, bringing to centuries of peace. Historians remember Nobunaga as a visionary yet ruthless leader, a man ahead of his time, who transformed Japanese warfare, politics, and society. His ambition burned bright and consumed him, but his dream of a united Japan became reality. Some call him a hero who ended centuries of chaos. Others remember him as a tyrant who burned temples and killed without mercy. But no one can deny that Oda Nobunaga changed Japan forever. The Demon King story reminds us, to reshape a nation, one must dare to defy tradition, though the price can be one's own life. Thanks for listening to today's story. Don't forget to like and follow for more.